Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Thrilled by the Horror. We've got Evil Dead Burn trailer just dropping today, and we've got to talk about it. We did a video recently talking about movies that were coming out still in 2026, and Evil Dead Burn was on the list. It is hitting cinemas in July. We've got a trailer, we've got to talk about it. I'm so hyped up. I haven't seen it. It's been all over my Instagram, all over my YouTube. I've been avoiding it until this video. Let's get to it. Alright, so we got a dishwasher. Yep.
Alice? What's wrong? What happened?
Oh my. What is it, Alice? Oh, not on the rug. Come on. Oh! Fingers. What is it? Oh! Gross. Again, with
We
the rug.
found you.
William,
My sweet boy.
I
Okay.
would give anything for us to be together again.
July.
Our grandfather believed
That book, mate. That book.
the devil would return. If anyone read from the Book of the Dead. Quinda. The whole family can be reunited.
Chainsaw, chainsaw. Yeah. Whoa.
Cheers to your perfect
Oh no,
family.
is she gonna... Oh, she is. Oi! Oh no. Did anyone else just get the shivers watching that? Wow. That trailer looks what's a really good word to describe that? Let's just say insane. There's a lot happening and they don't really miss a moment with this trailer. They just keep on trying to top it with something just messed up. Wow. Okay. Okay. There's a few things I saw in that trailer that I want to try and pinpoint. I want to try and get a better look at. So, yeah, obviously we got a dishwasher. We know what that is. We know the law, you know.
Alice?
So we've got Alice. Not sure what his name is. But he is from Wednesday. There is a familiar face in the cast. That's cool. So, Deadite. We've got a Deadite here. So, she's obviously... We saw another scene in the trailer where I think this lady is with that guy who shuts the door on her fingers, and then that's why they've snapped off, and obviously she was in the car, so the car seat doesn't belong there, but it's in her mouth slash neck for whatever reason. And I think we know why, obviously, but yeah, doesn't belong there. That's pretty gnarly. That's pretty gnarly.
We found you.
That's a really cool camera angle, I just want to say.
William, my sweet boy. I would give anything for us to be together again.
So they must be trying to bring back William, must be like a fallen member of the family, and they've grabbed the Book of the Dead, however they found it. And they've not really been informed about the law. And unfortunately, now there's, Deadites roaming around. July 2, like, this is coming up.
My grandfather believed the devil would return.
That's a really cool shot there as well. I'm really keen to see how they do this environment and how they make use of the space. We've already seen them take up a lot of there's been a lot of scenes that we've seen in the house, on the roof. I think I saw the chimney, the kitchen, obviously. I hope they don't just refer to the house. I hope they kind of, use the home environment, the property where they can, and make some gnarly kills. As morbid as that sounds, that's what I hope for.
If anyone read from the Book of the Dead,
Kunda. The whole family.
That's really cool too. That I want to know more about that. You've obviously just put your hand around some wood and it's like melted the wood and now you're on fire. That's interesting.
Be reunited.
Obviously that's got to do with the trailer being Evil Dead Burn, but curious. See, that's obviously got to be the chick from the start, with the fingers gone. Chainsaw, classic. I hope that's the weapon of choice. I'm sure it will be. This is really cool too. I appreciate that the Deadites have that like zombie kind of demon idea about them. They're kind of like, they are obviously, I mean, it's called Evil Dead, but it's like they're just not them and they're possessed, but it's like they are like some kind of like zombie devil. Like, I don't know. It's just, that's the vibe I get, I guess. Oh, true. See, like if you don't just like pause play, you're gonna miss it. But this looks pretty suspect as well. That's like, that almost looks, obviously it's not an alien, but it looks like some kind of weird figure because that's a very, very skinny, tall kind of, shadow there. And obviously the house is on fire. Again, Evil Dead Burn. It's got to do with the actual title of the movie. But that's interesting. Awesome camera angle. I like that, going upside down to just normal, and you've obviously got someone here that's like, stuck to the wall. It must be possessed or something. I don't know. This shot here also really reminded me of Evil Dead Rise. Just the start of the movie. I don't really remember too much from Evil Dead Rise. I've seen it a couple times. It's also really gnarly, really gruesome. But yeah, just with the start of the film for Rise, this just kind of... But this is interesting because this is obviously outside from the home. If this is still on the property or if this is at the end or the start. Yeah, I'm curious how they make use of this space. And what was that on the boat? Oh, see, it's way too fast. And I'm just terrible at clicking. Forgive me. Yeah, it was that thing there. That thing there, like, is that like guts, or is that like it can't be a rope, can it? I hope it's a rope for their sake. And obviously we saw some Deadites on the roof. Is that them coming down into the chimney? And there's obviously blood and this is really interesting as well. We've got a hellhound, fetch me their souls, if you will. I really like that they've done this. It breaks my heart. I love dogs, but for a prequel in this series, I'm all for it. I think that's really cool. Look at that. Yeah. And then we also have some kind of, surely he's not dead. I hope he's not dead. I hope he makes it, but like obviously there's going to be some struggling there. Not with like going to the bathroom, but like there's obviously been some kind of massive brawl here. Oof. And they always try and do something just over the top. It's so gross, and yeah, look, like their faces just say what I'm trying to describe. It is gross, these movies, but they are so cool, and yeah,
Your perfect family.
it's that shock value that you love. Evil Dead Burn. This alone has made me never want to do the dishes ever again. July 10. Yeah, again, that's coming up. I am super keen for this one. I like this series a lot. I've seen most of them. But what I like about the looks of this one is it seems to be a little bit different. I like that it's not a continuation. It could be obviously linked. I'm sure it is linked. Book of the Dead, Deadites. But you know, new family, new environment. You know, it looks like they're expressing details that you know are new to the franchise as well. I think there's going to be some things in this one that are really new and interesting, and yeah, this trailer is just so exciting. It's very violent, it's very intense, but yeah, it's exciting, and I hope this trailer hasn't given away too much, you know, and there's more surprises in the film. Um, I saw the teaser for this trailer, for this movie as well, and the teaser was exciting because it really just showed the house and just, you know, like you know, I guess someone was possessed and, you know, things around the house, furniture, was being broken and, you know, people were like, you know, trying to like survive, and it was the main girl, it must have been Alice, that was like trying to like get out, and, you know, it was just a full on scene, and that just gives you the vibe that this is going to be really crazy, just, you know, so demented with the vibe. But yeah, you'd never want to get too much from a trailer when you watch it. Obviously, you want to see what something's going to be about so you can feel intrigued, but I feel like this doesn't do too much, but it shows you the dog, you know, there's obviously multiple deadites, and there's some pretty gnarly scenes with fingers being chopped off via a car door, and you know, the dishwasher scene, as well as the car, I guess, headrest being in that girl's face. That's really exciting, and you watch that in a trailer and it makes you react, it makes you intrigued. It's like it is that shock factor that you just love. But I hope that going into seeing this film, I haven't just seen it all with the trailer. Like, I'm sure there will be other things about the movie that's really exciting. It's still like, you know, makes me like want to jump out of my seat or have my skin crawl or give me shivers. But yeah, I hope that like this trailer doesn't like show majority of it. I hope it's a small glimpse into a very scary experience. But guys, that's my reaction. That's my thoughts. It's a cool trailer. I'd love to know what you guys think. Will you be seeing it? I guess probably not. For a lot of people, because it is it is violent. I love horror, but like I can sympathize and say this would be a very intense movie. So I'm sure it's going to be rated R. The last one was, to my knowledge. But yeah, I'm not actually sure what the rating is for this one. but I wouldn't be surprised if it was R18 plus. But that's my thoughts. If you like this video, please feel free to press like, subscribe, comment, let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next video.